the more you learn about money and government control of money, you realize that that is the whole game. Everything else flows from that. Every evil thing that government does is only because they control the money supply. Like, take an evil thing that government does, and I'll explain how it's because they control the money supply, you know?
Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and When the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly pulling back, and we have stocks flat. And this week is going to end with a bang. You have Japan making its decision, and then we have the Jeffrey Epstein files. You can't make it up. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And make sure you watch the video last night, and if you're part of the Patreons, make sure you watch the video I did last week. We're definitely starting to see the 4th Industrial Revolution come together, but then also we're starting to see more and more events, more and more distractions, so therefore the NWO can build. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates pulling back, and we had the jobs report today, which show how weak the jobs market is, and that's the reason why yield rates are still elevated. Remember, the Fed cut 75 basis points, and that long end hasn't moved. That tells you that we're in trouble. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And right now, we have the dollar pulling back. We have volume and crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Visa to offer stablecoin settlement for U.S. institutions and using Circle's USDC on Solana. And remember, all these blockchains are going to be interoperable. We know now Circle has its own blockchain. And the ultimate goal is for these stable coins to be used by the AI agents that's going to run your digital twin. I know it sounds like a movie, but remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Also, we have Japan's SBI Holdings to launch a yen-pegged stable coin with StarTale. And it doesn't matter what country you go to, they all have a plan for these stable coins, nothing but digital dollars on blockchain. But with smart contracts, these digital dollars are programmable, being able to tell you what, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. And we know that's just a path also to a cashless society. And we know that is biblical. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then we have the Fed repo at $2.6 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And then we also know they stepped in, bought treasuries yesterday. And all the Fed is trying to do is hold this thing up until they can bring in the machines. But guys, make sure you're pulling the repo on a daily basis during the week. And we know that Treasury is working in the background to manipulate that long end because nobody, and I mean nobody, wants that long-term paper. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we had payrolls rose by 64,000 in November after falling by 105,000 in October. Delayed jobs numbers shows. And again, guys, we know this is the holidays. These numbers are definitely not going to be accurate. We're not going to get an accurate number until the second quarter of next year. And in that second quarter, we're going to start seeing holiday people go home. And then also, we're going to see layoffs ramp up because like Scott Besson told us in the second quarter, they're going to start ramping up productivity. And that means they're going to be turning to the machines. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Guys, remember this is a plan. It moves in phases. They have now less than 3 years to land us in this fourth industrial revolution. And because the sheep are asleep, they're moving like a locomotive with Trump willing and dealing. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs up as I'm doing this video. And yesterday we had Solana XRP with net inflows, Bitcoin, Ethereum with net outflows. Now we have Invesco Galaxy Stake Solana ETP now live on CBOE BZX and starting with 17,500 Solana and built-in staking income. And we know how important staking is going to be in this fourth industrial revolution because in the fourth industrial revolution, it's set up for long-term investing. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Pancake Swap back prediction markets platform probable to launch on BNB chain. And again, guys, we see the agenda with these prediction markets. Only thing they're trying to do is bring the casino on chain. Now we have Circle to acquire the Interop Labs team and its intellectual property. And this acquisition is all about interoperability for Circle's own blockchain, which is called ARC. And they'll be able to move USDC across chains. And of course, what does that help? That's right, liquidity. And liquidity is the key to the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have DMCC and Crypto.com are teaming up to provide on-chain infrastructure for commodities like gold, energy, and agriculture. And the Middle East, just like the emerging markets, is leading this fourth industrial revolution. But when it comes to the Middle East, we don't get any type of mainstream media coverage. When it comes to the emerging markets, we see a lot of it on social media. But when it comes to the Middle East, it's rare that you get a glimpse. But like I've told you, when it comes to the metaverse, they're definitely leading it. And they're definitely going to lead in tokenizing these real world assets. And we've seen Crypto.com just move along untouched. That means they have the NWO hands all over it. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And we have PayPal applies to become a bank. And if approved, why is this so important? Because, of course, they'll be eligible for FDIC insurance coverage. And that's the only piece that we're missing from this digital asset space. After that, we're off to the races. And we know clearly these banks, only thing I have to do is attach digital wallets to these bank accounts, and adoption would be pushed fast forward. These fintech banks, though, is even easier for them. And we know these millennials and Generation Zers are doing nothing but tapping it, keeping it moving, using all the apps, and have no clue that they're being moved over to this fourth industrial revolution. And the end game is the metaverse, where their life will become a real life video game. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.